May profits be upon you. Let's take a look at the pound this morning, pre-market. Okay, I just want you to know that I put out an update for the pound. Let me see here it is, and I always add notes and whatnot and give you some good guidance. Uh, but yesterday I put this out. I said I didn't like the close here as price pulled down below the low of the previous candle, right? And that's always a good sign, especially if it's in continuance of a developing trend, right? We see the impulsive move down, right? We see the retracement into this supply zone, and we see this reaction, right? It kind of throws everybody off. We have a bullish close here, then we have another crazy looking bullish close here, gapped up and all that good stuff. And then we have this pretty demonstrative engulfing move here. And then I was hoping that we would get a close below. But the fact that we are trading below this market structure shift here at MSS, if we continue to trade below that, that will encourage more sells, more confident sells. But it sells nonetheless, and you should be selling after the reaction to the supply here. All right, this is a buy to sell order block, but it is an area where sellers are. That's why we call it supply. All right. So, but when you see that buy to sell and that impulsive move and then the correction afterwards, you have to be thinking that we are pulling back to make a lower high, and in furtherance, all right, to the what you're looking for is that downtrend to continue, right? So go check those updates out on that video I put out on Sunday. But what I want you to see is that we have continued to trade below that market structure shift here. So uh, all I want you to see is the fair value gap was never closed above. All right, it was never closed above the protected high of the this order block here was remained protected, and there should have been no doubt that price would pull back up into this supply zone and continue down towards these lows. All right, and that's what we're doing. Maybe we might get it today. You see how price pulled down, pulled back up. All right, if you're thinking that this may be a turn, it could. It could very well be a turn. But what I'm seeing is the previous candle. It went down, pulled back up. It went down, and we're pulling back up. In the same fashion, I'm thinking that we may get some more. We may get a touchdown for New York here. All right, at the low. I'm hoping that's exactly what happens, and that would fulfill the forecast I put out in this video. Please go check out that video and the others that I put out Sunday and the updates that I followed up with. I'll see you in the next video. Trade carefully today. Look for on the lower time frames, maybe in that 1 hour. Matter of fact, before I go, we can check it out. Where is price? Sorry, I hate it when it does that. Where could price find support? All right, you can see that we are respecting the buy before the sell. This becomes our new area of supply. Sorry. All right, let me use a different color here. Supply. Thank you. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. Supply. Yeah, I guess that was it. Shoot. All right. So you see how price pulls up and then down. All right, then this one pulls back, pull back, and the supply again is respected down. All right, we got a new one. I'll pull back into supply and price again respects it and then down. Now this looks dangerous, meaning you see how that looks like an impulsive move. Not as much here, not this one actually does kind of look a little bit like that, but I am ultimately looking for price to possibly switch up here as we see this move here down. I'm looking for price to find supply, resistance here, and then come back and take out that low and head towards that low, that the big low down here. So yeah, let's see if the supply holds as it has been doing, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. May profits be upon you.